Mwanjumuriria Ndizi TV banaika kubatebia nigo mugeni witwabere wikirana ime studio asimambia rero sura tukumurikira amangana mangi agendrete ime yense cyo Kenya anmono ase orogongo rwagusi wakire buya engineer karibu sana ime Ndizi TV.
Thank you.
Matali inga kientangano wikirana ime Ndizi TV kwa bere kugenda asama tuka mangi kuri nande twakwali ndirivene karibu nka.
Thank you.
Tukwani yango nabo igo omanyumuriria Ndizi TV.
Yes. Mbia mono aso kongragania batambere no maita mangana marietani ankoro kwa injini akene do moyo naende na bere ngo chagaiga sendi stevia maramange aso kokwanera na kokore to manyia se amangana ito ase Kisii County na Kenya ya itengima igole ndenga sema mbia rero ngo chikokwana tora mangana mange ekigendo kolekana Gusii ito na national government bia munaso kongeregani
tutosoe kigima ime ye county ya Kisii na county Nyamira kagera rero kirengejite keno igaturangurikira inkigendrete ime ya Gusii ekigambero umuti enyo etanki abage kurukuna cha igoro yomuchi KEROKA ni mono astobe to koranga nigo ensemenene ya KEROKA yabage korekana iga kwenda sensemo ya Nyamira kolende boiko amatukabwango iga tukaranga nigo mugabana we county ya Kisii abaga kwenda na amabuli chinsemo chonsibe yes asiboiko twabe to koranga nigo lituko ya moisonde twabe to koranga nigo tiburaburu cyabeta chikwene kiwa ase ensemeli ya KEROKA ase abachugi babet bakumusana na negati abonjeri kuruase ensemo ya KEROKA ngira gukwanira igoro yengana agendrete ime ensemo ya KEROKA
mbia muno amanyete KEROKA kwanza turagenda kwanza fa end before Nyamira tarabe count it was under Kisii County it was under Kisii by the way bone kamanya korore kabanga ki demarcation rende Nyamira yabere Nyamira bone yesurire yabere Nyamira count na Kisii count so naende buna chi boundary from renda for fathers na be korokinga bune pare tirete gotira na be korokinga ga Nyamira na aiga Kisii count so rende nchendo chinge gento keliti kialenge kiagara na that kina kelimna kia nacho nkialenge kere gento kere it's like inga kilikuwa kilitetea upande mwingine alinchi gento na rekoranga first of all na baga kaba ale koligwa sana sabaga kaliba bali ba roje chimbe bekiri chintangani alafu number 2 omugabana Kisii n'umugana omugabana Nyamira County baikaranse ekara baikaransire bagiri ngama ene these boundaries they were here but my take KEROKA genda the rule of the law is the rule it nawera anyanga yago fefire gosina ante go favor so mono ari my take KEROKA go to me that's now the we are governed by the rule of the law so which means na be I the govern eve Kisii go save Nyamira so the only thing kiale cover nekero abagabana abari wikaransamo na abagakabali abakoro banjira ngamana these are the boundaries but when you work under this way still we are having to have that problem
amane ndubwate chi boundary cyabete chiko set wa emiaka elia 1990 mono IEBC ngate nairo babete bakubwatia aigo tinko manyanga ngakyura gukwanira engane because into arochinga ekyombekia IEBC aba surveyor bonsi orkongorwa nyanza bakikirana ime yeko ti na koru ensemo yabo asigo ndote banga nigo omo na chebinara ritenseme musa sense nkyura gukwanira
omatono you see what happened again tonkelinga one asomwana chibwe mate you see bona bonto bwate junior court tuagenda for example registrant to and high court tuagenda supreme the file is very clear buna bale kuna chagocha nere na bakubwati it can't go against so which means that there was a problem before even from the incision before batara koraki ekine ketraje konacho the only thing kelinga abagaka bali bale wikaranza then pamatengaki amaene this is the boundary. So that time it could solve a lot of chaos bona twara bikokore kwerende bikorekana ine rokenjera nyarekane otherwise ine bona bale korangalende kiara bona you see bali Kisii County toro chibono konsachinde baotenga kigenda seino maybe bali nyama se karaba demarcation ye karokoro nga kibono gera aida Nyamira you see bantu bali nyama ki nenda boundary yenu toro already answer correct the dispute and at the same time no yare ko bai golen but okay at the same time was batika mangana which boundary but actually this town abantu ababa no bakinet na baramo aida bare te amuswa dorega revenue yaba corrected project yagenda into one kitty ekara yabere one ya chire into one kitty ya correct yaba disputed equally you know that's another issue ira nyare god solve ngaki konya kolenta ngaki nga enda pande na enda pande ine nyare go solve ikera baba iko ngaki okay fine this is what we have collected Kisii chukua half Nyamira chukua half tulichona hapo you know boundaries nchio na hiyo itaweza kusolve hakuna vitu mingi sasa inaleta lakini sisi kileta ngakibeke boundary ga naona muntu Nyamira ngaso muntu Kisii yako nyoro makano ane mwaka geno ngoma tenga kenda ise no chisiga no liko nyoro yondo baraki so it means that harmony and that good relationship take over so they have to look away ngaki ngakibayo chiko solve this issue otherwise ngoro chigari mna chitiaga sikumya kanigari ebiasare byantu bigasarika gari and all that. Then we also thought that one it should not be the way to go. Yeah. Engineer. Might one this it's just sometimes we might when court goes with facts. Facts argument ya ngakere. But sometimes maybe in Tombira you go to our forefathers ngakimi ring. So you cannot just bypass. Yeah, so that's the only thing about ngaki bwana governor Nyamira kuja governor Kisii kuja ebinte ngakitoko kora now asoko tina mangana mbore after all before these things mbora revenue chwara correct amo why can't you to correct amo then it was correct ekiara kiali was correct Nyamira side and Kisii is almost the same the land is almost the same isipokuwa aganto nkarali ba kurwana nga no man's land ano ebangire no ibintu bilegali na kabwate na kari de moshe inere kwa Nyamira na Kisii igina madire sana ba kurwana but in the real sense this thing is very easy if the governors can come but ngaki wachana ibintu mingi ngakitoko kwa ibintu my brother let's see how to solve these things it can work.
And say me it can work. And what you're nande naye na bego kole mbere. And no mone kia granto rochi umugavana okabiro renga Kenya gosira John Nyagarama by constance no mugavana James Ungwaye Kisii bakigwana na korende okugwana okwe bete asiga keregeke. Ekia grabone ngeni gotubwate abagavana abageni abagia. Kitera kiye bara babikaransanse bayigwana ne kubwatira ichiko nande enganeye yani chi umugabo nonde kara chikuja nande to gutwara bakumwo
you see bono again tongnek I think they have to sign what we call an MOU. This MOU ngaki now we are the current governor Kisii County and Nyamira County. This is what ekenakitwa etiri onde bwensi gochigocha ekenakia kubwati but roche bono bali byalinga friendly places. You see, Bono, Elvis Ongwae, the former governor, is not now there. Omonto korokunga nyagarama, or so konyatara korinto viere nyasaga iga komoira bwango, konye bintu bitara bikuronge. So it's like ngebintu alimate walikuwa wamekulu wamekaranza bakatuliza. Lakini konyambara abeke mikakati na bintu ile kareke ngakibintu bente kokora. And that's the problem because one abagacha bono bali bakembe ko muinari na bakembe ko muino gaiga. So which means there is now people now they have to go back to drawing board. Going back to drawing board, what is the solution? Lakini ba kuachia wananchi ndio wataumia. And that's the only solution ilanya kwenye that KEROKA issue. Yes.
ensemo yende niko twabeto koranga niko mugavana we county ya Kisii na boigo mugavana we county Nyamira mbali nsemo yemo yani niko babira kumusana na anene mono niko twarukinga ekero ama tanga linga kigoro niko mugavana we county ya Kisii abetaka kwatora nere umonogeri bwa Gusii agakani gukegima ekiagero mugavana we county ya Nyamira boigo nagwatekia makia igo bonsi ndo chinga tari bwango barachi kuirana nse bonsi mbabwate mbabwate liberera gete ande bari gwendenga ninche ndomore yobusi no asenge ncho yamangana
yes
orochenga abamba cyo ikaransa se bwana
you know let's go back ekero almost kokoro kunganyagrama agusira and the current governor ya Nyamira amondo gorukunganere bonomo the current governor you know, he was taringe what that power go say this might sometime every tombire bikoba governors bikoba at later stage yareta issues. Why? For example, the governor is in forefront, the deputy tari in picture. Alright. Bono omuntu korokunganere bono the current governor taringe in picture tabwa that powers. Oliga bwata okolento biaye. Aya. If you look at Kisii, James Omari, the way he left the office and the current governor, is there any friendship? There is a problem. Which means if onye ndiya jagatinga kini bwana have hand over now this office, and this way ekena tigire. But if you see now for example, if we go back like now Kisii County, there are some issues with the current, with the former regime and the current regime, which means now things are not in the same board. So in other words, this one because I think it's like now we are in the office, you have come with your own management and the other management so you just come with your own things and you say this is what I want. But really, all said and done, there is a way when they were correct at the end of the day, I tomo Nyamira, I tomo Kisii County, amanta once never go see, amanta once never. Akuna acha turatike, vanse kumyaka ninjireri. Unjireri bono li korokinga, Gusii we are not together. Gusii tuanze bono kukoraki, bono yani tuanze tumeanza kuindana. Bono mate, you know, like for example, Kerorisco. Gusii nera abantu bangenga Gusii wanapendana sana. Lakini akiraba ko remite kabiri, what do you think? We are not together completely. Na hii kitu ni kitu rahisi kabisa. Yeah, so bono regardless running abono yabere. Okay, fine. Simba onye kebangarende nere spokesman as he said. Tigabe ndosti. Abaga kalambara bako ndosinga ki now to encherero mate ke mira ke gukorokia Gusii owe karansi we kare gukorokia gari we kwegeteni gari to ikorege ntongere gari bwo bekorwe ngozi kapsa no ane yechui basi ba mwaka be encheranere ke Gusii ba korre abagaka ba matenga bono ko reke now you are the spokesman na ye leader ya Gusii onye ne monto korokunganere gavana ya kwerende ya Nyamira onye nere atenga ki okay after the two by karanse we wonene who is ngotenena onye ne Nyamira well onye yo Kisii well then we should not have a problem. Right. But bono matiga yento kere mate bono after tu atigire gabu tomanya gochinga after all bono yo mate yakana ki okay fine nchigande chameye echameye nere bogolitia abantu abange. Therefore I'm supposed to be the spokesman. Yes, I wanted the chameye abantu balengo bwata you have to keep quiet, you can't but the mandate one. That's how it was. Monarchy has gone now in a political way.
All right.
Yes.
Bono ingana ende tutarachi kurde ingane ya KEROKA ekigambiro kakingero tokonacha na ende twarojenga ni gobono na ende omo MCA ori olengena ende petitioner asekine kinyambega gisesa achiete na ende asekigambiro bono kurwa ogo kurwe biriro bya enga e county ya Kisii terasika ogo chika kubasoera as a contempt of court.
Contempt of court.
Toro chigoro ni ko omo regional commissioner boro bongorwa Nyanza ekero bari kwigora obisi mo chief nsemo ya omugonchoro omurobiro bete gukora wa na Cliff Gisairo abata ngabono guchakira bono ndochikuira egetambuka getindia sonde gwensi urabe taigosika egetambukiro yani ogosika ekona chagwe court ingana kwa kagera igoro yengana chagwe court nabo igo ndoroche nsemere ndogebo.
You know, at the end of the day nakina tenga abantu at the end of the day abantu anabamo. If you look now, for example, in Nyamira, the other side is Gesairo, that is now Kitutu, Kitutu Masaba. The other side, Gere Nyaribali Masaba. Correct? Abana bachumbe babiri. Tunajibono. Abantu aba bahansire bono koleta ile wazama. Abantu bahansi go koraki go itana. Because no tenga no nyaribali no mugetutu abantu amba kuna uko. There is even intermarriage. There is some relations between the two people. No ne bantu mbara bago baje bakora ibya rusiko. Umahita ubona arabe kinga abantu nyari abantu ba Kisii County mbabasikorekana Nyamira County. Nyamira County mbabasikorekana Kisii County. According to the boundary. Why do you think where are we heading to? We are heading a very bad trend. The only thing now thing about no I no want to Gisairo, he could have not gone that way. Now I'll cranga your monto Manduk, engineer Manduk. My brother, you are my brother, you are my counterpart. Now Gisairo, you are my counterpart. Not Tokokora. The care you see, these are the people on the ground. You know, when you command the constituency, the two constituency abantu bakomena bacu nanda abantu bakora incitement nabacu nabacumbe
abenseme yo enseme maybe ukobeka boronge ndotinga Gisairo tabeteka kurungwa na chia emone bere KEROKA nabeteka gukira kigima kurende umuntu obeteka ukwane nganeye no mu commissioner Onyanza.
You know what I know about Gisairo? Gisairo is a very reserved man. It's not somebody, it's like somebody who sometimes understands powers of that for certain laws of power. Talimonto kumnyokera bintu. Aya. Dani tai race monta, yani kutamuka kuikamanya ndio kwana negenta. But you know now monto when that regional but any crown is not a Kisii. Tindio. He can talk anything. Erega chobana lichikolile kweni nga yani crown fanya vile nafanya vile nataikana lakini rendo might at the end of the day oyenga tenga ki at the end of the day we are doing this lakini ngasono Gusii no Gusii is that the way to go?
Yeah.
It's not the way to go. So that's why you see like Montokoro Gisairo is a reserved man, by the way. The way I understand and the way in Korakwa given to be na entaite monto komnya kribinto no si ati namtetea but the way I handle and sometimes maybe in tombiro ma to ramnyokere goso kwane gegosarali. So you know sometimes na koranga ki tiangandara political temperature and even the activities how people are going to behave before you comment. Ara watenga ki nanche na supportiri buna gwakwana igo nkiyokore mat has already incited yabantu koru Nyamira County, which means tafite taendelea tena. So there must be something kira baranta maikaranse bakole kira bakole kira ntomo gusiamo omunyamiramo no mu Kisii County amo. Abantu then they work nine just the way they were working. Yeah, because for example there are some things very Kisii County, Nyamira County watabuati. There are Kisii very Nyamira County, Kisii watabuati. So these people at the end of the day they have to be together. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Abo iko ime ye county ya Kisii na manga genrete matinga ya biroboroire kiagera umwaka weta Kisii Nyamira iko twatenga impeachment yo mugavana ya genrete uko mwaka isiko ngakibwo iko tukanyoranga omugiru baba nyagita engane ya bete Nyamira ndoche ya iranire Kisii.
Yes.
Ono tamanyenga Kisii na manga gendrete asigo to beto koranga niga banyagitari babete bakuralia omugirobo ate banga tuachakire bene ase kolinde ensemo ye serikali ye county ya Kisii wiki yaeka to beto koranga bakulikira nanse niga tia banyagitari nga mugiro toyo ono nkira go renga
you see what's happening is one before that nkwa rento kiaba Nairobi monto ringa nerendo okora aba nyagitari nkwa rento kiaba ali malisia wapi nyagitari naba nyagitari na barumba bwate uchungu tenga ki mnatufanyia namna hivyo you know it was all over even though they had agreed but you see nabaro they had arranging this thing was not done correctly. For example, like Kisii, naroche omonto korokunga CSC that is a CSC in health. That is Ronald Nyakweba. Namnyo gatabuango to cool the situation, to cool the temperatures, and that's the way to go. But Rindegen I did pin that it's like even himself was caught unaware. Because to him, konyomanyirenga abantaba by one anire, they have signed. There's nothing going to happen, and there's nothing going to happen like that. The demonstration. It was contending aki. I think that one abanyagitari to akwanere. We have agreed, and this is the way forward. All of a sudden, something to happen like that. But really, I also I like the way he ran to cool the situation. And I congratulate him because I come to cooling a kick on a tabanyagitari barrier. Komanga who are the culprits? Akanyoranga passe abantu baruite ko cyakora demonstration abandi tari ba Kisii County. N'abantu baruite from other country bagacha Kisii County bagajoin the few students ba Kisii County ba trainees baganza ko demonstrate, but passe the employees, the real employees of the county and the very hospital mari no nkoro chigali karago address, they were very much humble, and everything was good. So akamanya ye problem yaring, where is the problem? Akamanya yaring koruziko, which means in some time it could be something carrying activated ama something planned in a way which are correcting us everywhere is now there is a disruption of yes,
maybe in entire valley body
yes,
igorona bwa tabanyagitari babaraiba abanyagitari
yes,
batebetenga ntu abutu abetu kurangeri yo mugiro
yes,
nabangao
yes,
nabase neti emoyu nabangao bono tabanyenga
bono you see one thing Ekero bari go sign that MOU. You see, these people came and identifying a need to Nyalebe. That's why they were allowed in a to become MOU. Okay, it has gone that way. The other thing as that team will yare ko mnyakia mangane kabereria. Okay, fine. Nto ikaranza tukabeka with this such a team because ye karaba aleko kole kwenda. I'm sure some of the querende mba koraki mba the names are there. Abolinga give me your names balibaro officials and let me have the previous of the officials. Abarangel together by karanze and they harmonize this thing. I don't see because base kware again to naro chari again to we don't have a problem, even we are ready to negotiate. It's like either some officials were left out. You see, are you seeing another scenario? Either they were just left out with this might no chairman very political bali sachinde bali inside bali support bali huyu atasumbua weka nje na huyu ndiye anakuja kuleta maneno. But abanta wants by currency, and I think now this would be now the work of the CS Minister of Health. I work with speedy. I make sure abantu are continually together, and we shall not see this thing anymore again.
All right.
Yes.
Kulende ensemo yende twaroche ensemo ye university Kisii bako baba soka tabanga ntuba nabaitombale ase a demonstration yeyu abaite balinge kerasi mbaka batabanga agati yungu bakamba ko moro kyo yomo moro kiwo yomo tabanga yaya ya nje na lenga samanga nayo
Yes.
Kurende ndoje serikali county ya Kisii na gwabiro tebanga garo tebanga abatari banyagitari bagusi bari.
Correct.
Yune ngana ngwitagara naye kyagera igoromo nyake umuri kyo manene bwikyo bya KMPD agira wenyo abatate banga nigo Kisii era chiko base ba byo kora maandamano nyanze nyuma ase kurende na mikomanyanga ensemo yawe njira serikali ye county ya Kisii maybe bayirengane ayoroche nga n'abanyagitari bayirengane are we headed the right direction?
You know what, omaite politics nenkong na komaite ngomoswati koroknga nakumicha this year's Minister of Health na what external forces. You see, ekerabantu ali bali Nairobi bakole kwende bale ko koromo amanda mu somugiro umuntu bale commissioning namukicha. I mean the Minister for CS. Now Kisii being got choringa nero na a neutral ground nkwaro chimto bia the last time Kisii was number 1 of any other time. Yeah, betting on nere mbera se demonstration. Aya, number 2, kwanya ranga bono trochu na bono manyete ase serikali. Na bakaranga ka inchi mnero otusumbwa taringa ko muita tori. Moko morae buna moko moraga liga mupime kwanza na wani kwende ne bullet kwende ramba bullet amanyinga kurumo tukabisa igari ezako natanga ngoja kukuna lengi. Next time talk about you cannot be forefront. We call it the strategy continue abantaba. The same thing abantaba bono all these places, all these now officials from all the other counties, the 47 counties. Before Bataraike Kwerendei, I think one of this the right time. The CS Minister of Health. But a correct strategy. You know, this thing is just working on a strategy on how to contain and how to manage these people. Now I closed the door with the governor. What is the problem of these people? Is it salary? Is it promotional? What is really the problem these people have? What is the problem again in Nyagitari? What is the problem between the staffs? What is the problem these health people work as well to the count? Ekarova narrow down those problems. Pass one of square one by one. Banyore this is the solution. Now, what do we want? We want the officials by health. We want now to have the meeting. We want now to square this thing. We want now to harmonize this thing. We want to wear it now to solve your problem. Number 1. Address. Number 2, address. You know, address with the solutions. Bakore. Bakokora, bakwana nyama oko batenga this we have agreed. You cannot talk orora abanta allow these other counties, these other demonstrations goja. Bakala ya into accord. You know, it's a strategy on how to manage these people. Otherwise, they can go for a rampage. You see, from now, they are not attended to. What is the next thing? They look another strategy. You see now, you see now, tufunge nat sasa more forces now to come in. You see now, that group, even to contain them, it's not easy. So before that, wanasemanga ingaki na wanyabatengaki, it's better prevention than cure. Toka ngakona ugonje mikuja ndio sasa wanaanza ngaki ngoliyo libona na ngoliyo amalyo wanza kokwen. What is the cause? You prevent it before etaraba in the out of hand. Ina ryo kincherera konya this abanyagitari. You know, like previous years, want no bale ko mnyokaga and all that. You see this a registered group. So bamnyoka bakoraki banasikizwa. Bona yaiki it's another way round. Bona you know where you go demonstrate what resource or demonstrate anything can happen. So All these things said and done, look for a way on how to solve this issue. And especially, the CSO Mondokorunganere Nyakwe Renard, it was very quick to manage. So, Atumie that system to contain these others. Otherwise, Okonyatiga, it's going to be something else. Because the moment abantu walibanda bagocha in, na bagocha in, do you think you can contain them? Itakuwa kazi. So boniga, this is the right time. Boniga nera na bwata abantu bayekera you see as a minister, know whether you are juniors, know whether you know people who are just head of department from for example the sub counties abarangeli ones abatenga key with officials abatenga what is the problem. I want us to understand what's the problem. Blah blah tobwata this maybe ntobwati vifaa kufanya kazi maybe amatenga key. Now from the Ministry of Health this is the allocation. We want now to allocate some money to cut for this and this and this. Man agreed na ende kole kaneka video. Hautaona hiyo kitu katina. Haitaona hiyo kitu. Atakuwa yani itakuwa tu ni kitu ya kusahau. Yes.
Yes na manga genrete ime county ya Kisii atobeto koranga wiki yaeta nigo ebunge county ya Kisii baba wetio muswada uko mwaka isiko omokonyi gumugavana we county ya Kisii Dr. Robert Monda asebono iga bana omo speaker we county ya Kisii abaga kulikira omo senate omo speaker we county we bunge ya senate Amason King asebono iga omo speaker we bunge ya senate Amason Kingi abwate amatuko atano nabere ndenda kwene kinga nkogaya narenga ne yanene mono nabo igokwanira kuri gichinjira baraye bagokwanira umuswada yoikire ase SN ono iga ase umuswada ikire inki kora tumanyango inki yeko bwate bono wike Senate.
You know what happens is when the Ekromo governor was impeached, either governor or Gusii konyoye after muswada wa mo impeached, now the speaker could notify the speaker to National Assembly. From there abange so that the accused go say the defendant, we can say it again that you wait key this thing when those allegations are this and that. Ekraba according to we discuss but call voting. They are going to now vote. Who wants this DG to go out? Wa kechikura. Oko barende, you know, oko balaki. Wa kechikura matinga kipompa support. Carries maybe maada aliwatenga ki. I support monda not to go. I support monda not to go. All those the Senate. Oko survive. You'll go back. You'll come back. But the danger is. Of course, you survived. He has come back to Kisii. Now, this is now where the problem comes. Because now, already now, there is a problem between him and the governor. Because, you know, as a governor, now a governor with the powers. And now, when you see now the 47 rules of power, if, you know, I cannot outsmart you, I cannot do things, you know, if you are my boss. There are some things that as your deputy now what's going to be there, you will get that okay, the DG will be there or obviously I will connect secretary. You see now, which means that for example, like in I come from Yaribari, which means that Monda Passe as a governor tabuga tiene say iraj ko konyo munyalibari ko tabuga tiene say that they want to work with the governor. He will be charged there for the remaining years. Is charged there mosharo yako nyakorie and nothing. You see tianko rejuma, let me take you back. During the time of Elvis Ongwae, there was a problem between Ongwae and Mangi. Mangi was the DG, something like that. Lakini impeachment was not done. But now what was done is that, okay, now that time, it's like mangi ochire UDA mondo kurunga bana igare ODM. Tulichona wanta one of this now those political whatever. Now ikabanga that is what exactly happened. Now what's going to happen? For example, tulichingwekere now 2027 because nisachinde naende tatenga governance como esa como kosesa como ngate koteki como haken narama na arama retain for the sake of koliki chikura cha 2027 correct ngasi no DPT no arega no chikonga ikuri cheno nchira koraki nchira sarika then kumwaka isiko. That's another thing. So there are so many things which can come which will have a very bad impact in that impeachment. But rinde again tunkelingaki I did pin that maybe Dichi angejua if you look at it keenly where the problem started, then Eroma ituna one for example if you look at that mzee that Dichi you know the camp from the governor's side it was not something good.
All right. Tutukaleta singana yogo di camp kulwa se ensemo yo mugavana na boyo boswa asense meya aroreka ningangi akwa serikali ko anene mo wodi asikia makia UDA.
Yes.
Omokonyi umugavana nigo atwakuchiri tukoli ya Jumapili barengense amanyali bali chache.
Yes.
Asalenga monabara ikurwase obomo bwa UDA.
Correct.
Bakatebanga yente kino nyamwagi yeti kurwase bunge county ya Kisii.
Yes.
Mutu ali wekatogetange.
Yes.
Wekagete senate. Aye encheroroche aba senate aba mbali ne chinguru chokweneki aba bunga aba mbabwate chinguru gete bose mbabwate nchera gete bara bagokonya bakomotori omokonyi mugabana
na bakomokonya. Yes, that's why I'm saying career Senate. You see, for example, chief whip, you know, is to mobilize and make sure that you are voted wherever the government wants, which means that in a career as a Senate, but a Senate, you might is not now going to be national. It's not going to be a national assembly whereby abachumba wachi kumwakira. Yani bone karo governor ya achira as a Senate is only abantu wachi kumwakira na senator na wachi wakachikura. Na watch kumakra amana women rape na watch kumakra chikuringa either for or not for. So which means that kuna kibarua ngumu because one oigan tuichanga ki one of the from the leader from the UDA na ugata bantabange of course no bara mighty, but now what are the impacts? That's the question. Now we come back. Okay, he has come back. Iran Hobbs is going to be beneficial, especially to what aba Kisii County market is chikura, or it's just going to be there. You know, Jim, you see like somebody aching and only obsi yasi wacha no gwatinga seti wasomenga seti yiga no yikruga go korosa osoke ogende. Do you think that you'll you know already that's a stress? Already that one already answered or concentrating like then timbu at NSA. Even the count no nyenkende that said thing aki bwana governor, I think we should do this. Tubuati, you are just there for that 5 years. So do you think it's going to be held? It won't be held. So that's one thing. Okay, now about Kumasebu, of course, but then the repercussions are going to be very bitter. Yeah.
All right. Asense moyende kululi ya omukonyi umugabana. Maiga yamangana ya onsi aedide. Ayorochili birali andrata Kisii asebunge county ya Kisii. Neli yali ende mbose mikiora bako.
You see, for example, abuna Dichi. Also, currently that group aside, if you look, Dichi now is actually now approaching maybe like 65 to 70 years old. If you look Abantagwa associate Navarabu, look at my MP Chanda. Chanda is very young, maybe 30 or 30 something. Osoro 30 or something. Amount of women, you know, those are young people. You know, it's like yeah, governor is old. Governor balina bana baye. Yes, balina bana baye. So sometime abantu balimba bwate the future. Abantu balimata na banyakomnyoka mbabwate myaka. Let's put this thing the reality in the reality. Abantu balina nyakomnyoka. If you look Donya, my younger sister, like from the other, she's young. If you look Osoro, is young. If you look Chanda, they are young. Correct. Abanta bekraba koratom this dichi kobe group yaye. Is it something else? To me, it's not. Again, to carry sometimes about same, but not that way. That way, I want to man think na read this group, na actually this camp. No, ali, it's not. To me, okay, it's somebody now. I think maybe there kuna sababu, but then there is a way of as somebody elderly. Good. Now but then because now I'm here, let me stay here so that I work together with the current governor. Because other now the camping, which area you see, you know, like sometimes mama time enemy na kuja this up hivi nitakupatia hii. You know, better what you have at hand than something that you have not got.
All right.
Yes, you know, again, you get one, for example, that city, a governor, a deputy, is a very big seat. Or the campo and Abono, Rangos, no, I never to bring a king. There is some query and marking even to get now. I'm going to get a very maneuvered, was sitting to get a killing a king. Let's see now, they have to work in a portrait. Sometimes it's good, you might kinere goika, unatulia. Quite things before that. Kwa react kwa kalikwenda na wana throw chaba chumba baito they are saying okay fine na romo chumba no tinga ki ene mbule gotwa no another rido ene mbule gotwa omonto kogenda omonto ta kogenda ne gavana kogenda. My friend, the politics is something, it's a very dead game. Anything can just turn within a fraction of a second on your game into very quick. So sometimes even take you know you advise someone to don't be so sharp kutamuka very sensitive statement like that. Go slow. Karai binto bakusibatinga karaita binto before tarabi kwana. Ikiagara you see nobody eroga kale perfect kila muntu na what issues. Naona yuko kwana muntu asa ko muchunguza ndani na what issues chiai. Correct. When I want to check jana kali ngali ya kekiarete emotion muntu kurukunye mbande. Naro chali watenga okay fine. Onye no monyali bali olenge nguje kolera talenge such kind of motion. Meaning that might take a which means there is some things very inside. You know, kuingia private life ya somebody ngainga kiole, it's not good because kila mtu akianza kuchunguzwa yaanza nga kiole ine abanda abangu mati tuanze kuchunguzwa wanze kubeka open liga no anoko sabantu takorekana. So sometimes maybe in this is leadership. Give it respect the way it is leadership. When we go to private life, it is private life. And therefore, when it is a private life, you go na kinga abagambi balia, even to kalinga kinga bon. Sometime ya kesho kusema kweli ujui. So tigango babe humble, but of course one has one political temperature ya case is not good. But then again, not that I'm just saying what the and all that. As to what the political temperature is those top seats. But when you go to the ground, people come. Mama boga, boda, and I want you and Jikura. Wako sawa. About what the problem is not. Yes. Or you want to cry, what the crayam, you want the crayam. Now you are convinced Yamanta, when I want to chim to what mark at the race. Yes.
Right, yeah. Right. Na mangi agenrete ime yense ichua Kenya Gusii. Se tu abeta koranga nigo omurai wense Dr. William Ruto. Mageki ngambere kututerali umurubirio bwo gachi w'inyumba aserigo libike. Nigera beta manga ya umurubirio ikogendra singi nigo ndigeti koligeria abasai chikura. Asigo to koranga nigo bono bago rosi muswanda. Koleranga bakasangiriria ebrengere kuruwase aba Kenya abamenyi kuruwase chi county au asebo igoto abatokoranga niko muswado yo bakogwetigwa ase bunge ye ebunge enene asebo igo obete kusuke kuika ase bunge senate kira go kwanira igoro
like now in Gusii na ande KEROKA na lenge gali sakuru kne kerbo ekerbo center abantu bali bamenye toro libale babeta mali kale ali bale kwa na I think ATC akale that government in African something sound development something development council yalikuwa ya allocation yabatagore tugu. I think maybe you could have gone that clip bagatagore wikinyomba sabunga the plan ye president kwa gacha now affordable house. But now the question is, now let's also talk, the question is, ekero chinyombe chigotagoro chirosibu chiaga chia solo mu serikali obule mu serikali to konyara gokona lie nyumba nyumba ye kwa serikali milele na milele. So it's not something no nyirende nga ya etro muswado yo etre but even wende kebe look keenly okay fine serikali ya chengere chinyombe chi at what level at what extent that you are going to own which kone nyombe ju. Is it nga wana ba kone ne ya go se wa kolibis ma tena para chiagache ebe list buna gento kaliyo 99 years so that after 99 years serikali ne decide ngo correct ngo kiego correct after that but nga no jiko kone ngebe yao. It's not possible. It's not possible. Again, it has to be looked very keenly. Na andi na kuaranga kino even the kwende the court no nyabage but the court still it's saying that that thing is not there. Aiko kwa katiba. It's not there in the constitution. But then because of that thorax, actually that's a very sharp word. Ending a thorax, president. But ending is because serikali had decided it's going to that route. But then the repercussions sometimes might not be good. Yes.
Oigo ingane ndi twabeta koraneri nga ekigambero nkyabage okanye serikali nga teko irabanya nyimbo Haiti hantoranjira na ingane kurende serikali muraibwense Dr. William Ruto abeta kuri kansila tebanga abanya nyimbo na bakogenda kurende weekend to ranga nigo enzi ya Haiti eibago byabego ikarana asejereyemo na kuyibuna azi abantu abange babete bagotama abasibwa ayoro chinga
but you see what to answer in the back height ni wapi number 2 height what's their system number 3 abantaba are they contained kwanyaranga kia abantaba amachambasi ga ikirororo hakuna rural hakuna serikali hakuna yani it's not governed by any rule of law gabali gabo bono sincerely I think bintombere sometime pakotengi ko if I no kole binteka bireyo what are the repercussions wacha charibu mkoenda bale tutaona matokeo na matokeo itakuwa very friendly might tu anza kora turinga bana abantu bakire galia nsa chindebe twarore bantu sanduku kigocha goche kabireyo si mtasema tuliwaambia and that's going to happen because the bantu bali made they are trained ni bagive. You see onye basinyire serikali ya bono is like orugaiga ogendo mu kibo moncho nayo gotagwara tumete nga kiago kali mtu byaye kone really manage. It's not possible. But rende you see and at the same time does it meaning and saying omorai Haiti Kenya na aroche no abantu bali baje komye konya why not these other countries kibwat expertise mbona kwenda kusaini huko. Yes,
all right,
mbona kwenda kusaini pale I think one for example if it's in America gose South Africa gose ne asegete chinse kirikire kimwe tobo manyi we dini bago tianga and sign so that bachi side. Why is coming Kenya? Kenya might when you come now to that for example might monto Kenya anya no mwami gose no musigari nsa chinde igakolikwa no ale kambine tanya kogenda kurwana oritayo le kambine tabwa ati experience yo korake apart from this sababu sino kweli ntubuga ati ngabano ntubuga ati boundary dispute and wamnyoka ngo Kigali kwa sentu wachisego Uganda ntubuga ati Tanzania and all that ntwanya kurwana actually Kenya is a very peaceful country tabuga ati kabireji apart from him bike bono chikaro go expose abantu abatu de kwerende asa ibage kabireji you expect what
Neligori turagendera kwigori engineer nga ingibo sekera
chikoba, which means that the outcome is not going to be friendly. The outcome is going to be bad. Na ikikuwa bad ndio ekarone karibu ntibia beire na limote nga kai so tulisema but rende you see even themselves batenga ki musicharibu lakini ndo silently intuona gentenga ki might you see at the end of the day almost gali kugenda gali you can be affected either directly or indirectly. Indirectly maybe it's your relative ochire gali something bad has happened so you are affected. Could be maybe your son very affected, he has come. So it's not something that we can just take it so granted, okay, fine. Ni kutafuta kazi tuende. Okay, to me. But ni kutafuta kazi and all that. But then let's look at the outcome. The outcome is not friendly. Yes.
Yes, engineer. Na mangi twale ngetusange mambia lero. Kurende asingi jondo chebiro bya biri bitomya kikegima.
Yes.
Kurende lakini matenga ntogendera gusanga tali tukuri omwali gwikira na Ndizi TV.
Yes.
Amange turagendera gusanga kegima ase chintunda chindora bwo tutatira kegima. Neto turi kichinga kichinde chinene kegima gusanga so boime. Nabo igoto enda gomanyia omugusi ane mono omugelia Ndizi TV. Bono asingi chebiro tate odwa kerenga bikya kyo mwalio. Nabo igo nkiora te yumugelia
bono ase Gusii kwanza ase abantu ba Kisii County na Gusii esikwabeta and especially na Kisii County abaraye baito twaralinga things ebintu byakira out of hand especially sabaraye baito bwate bali mutu na wandi gomaite ige korrekana nga abarayi bali tutangante bali twegenete tumekiwanya twabere kitimu bere instead to go chamu tubwaterane onye no mugaba na tumubwatesi tokore development ya Gusii bone gento kia very it's like now political witch hunt ama political sabotage that nga kingo karamonto limo pin down ta kora gento keria which is not good because at the end of the day Kisii we are rated number 40. We are the last out of those 47 counties, which is not something good. It means that there is something on the drawing board where this problem comes. For example, if there is this decamping from to UDA and whatever, but then okay, that one is political. But now when we come to development, let's come together. Now, Torigi again about neutral, together. For example, like almost education, things are not good with the governor. If you look at the political leaders, they are not good with the county. Together. Because at the end of the day, after 5 years, there is nothing Kisii has done. You see now, development. Now that this, taxpayers' money, development like other counties. We used to pit it. But now you see it's coming with a very speedy. Most of the other thing, with Amabe, we don't drive, we just land. It's like, they are proud of what they are doing is the right thing. They are expanding their airstrip now to be an airport. They are doing other things. To make Kuruma County, change. What about our Kisii and Nyamira? We need also such a way about to get their heads together. Banyol the solution, but then this is the way to go. Let's now this is the way to go. Only if it is governor, okay, sometimes it's good. Governor, okay, I think now I'm now the governor. When I'm the governor, I'm like the president of the county. I'm seeing things are not going good. Abantu baminto. Inchine kei. Inchuango to ikaran storing a jubble. Sometimes good nabokuira nansi. Kera asinye atenga kinche mimi nimechari upande yangu lakini ilisindikana onye these other leaders watenga ki okay tuakwanire tuakore ki imetosha, tunataka kuona gavana utuarekeo utupatie mwelekeo ama tumekuita ntubwate meeting ya ito na aite bama tenga ki this is what we want, this is what we feel, and therefore to wanchira ibintu we shall go the way forward, ndo gutwara ibintu byo guchimbana, then from there batakuwa na way forward. But now things origina even to one vile this one they are pulling this side, the other one this pulling side, at the end of the day nani anaumia? Ni mwananchi. Yes, so actually that's the way njina na tenga ki as leaders wetu batu achorete ekaratu achorete tu abagenete nande tugatwara imani ng'abantana bagyo tokorerasi, lakini wana karatu ibintu bikoendeka bireye. It's like now we are not ndiko genda sencherengia kanyu mwira ni chinkoronse baikaranse bakwane amanganaya atulio mate the next thing wanyanga bakwana ndikero monte we are just in even myself even yourself you'll be happy. Yes. Yeah, that's what kinda anda senya as leaders na ande mono kabisa banchane botoke nali barakora ibintamu.
Alright, mwancho murilia on Ndizi TV niko twawe tukusanganere engineer Kennedy Omoyo oyobere otumanyia amangana mange arengete siasa twawe tukwanira siasa cha KEROKA county ya Kisii na Boigo ense ya ito ya Kenya. Mwancho muri on Ndizi TV ngoiranira bali twawe tukubwatira na baro mukuru chinsa chiama mingo chakera Frida Kirubo oyobaga soka asingi njoko ngali bagabene mbengo sangano mogani ito na Boigo Abigael Nyanchama oyone kichibi cha Boigo na Mario Gingo kirare asenchira yobekera nayo mwancho muri Ndizi TV otabeto kusanga naye na kubwatera na kurutinza tia mambye kuruba kiete wikera chinga kichamono bote yabambye mono aso kubwatera na ime Ndizi TV asikolende mwancho muri Ndizi TV asenge njebiro na mando taroje kusanga kolende mono nganchere tutabokia omoroberi oyo ase ekerokenga buneke asikolende ngoko manyinga alichikolia mambya iko torabeto kusanga naye igoro yamangana arengete chisemi ase iko ichikolia mangimbi kigima aboga tsinda cyamambi kigima tobeto kusanga naye nakagenda kubwatya Ndizi TV nabo wansu obo Gusii mwanzo muri Ndizi TV kirashinga kichimbe na batakire boliri yo buyeme Ndizi TV nabo wansu obo Gusii.
Ndizi TV obwansu bw'omugusi.
Mpendwa msikilizaji, ni Daktari Mama Nakaima, daktari wa mitishamba, daktari kutoka pale Ukambani. Kliniki yangu ama ofisi yangu inapatikana pale Kisii Nyamatalo Junction. Nasaidia kwa mashinda kama bile